Welcome, dear traveller, to the mystical land of ancient Ireland, where twilight paints the sky in shades of violet and amber, and the veil between worlds grows gossamer thin. You have arrived at the most magical hour, when day surrenders to night, when the ordinary world releases its hold, and something older, something gentler, begins to stir. The air itself seems to shimmer with possibility. Take a slow, deep breath, and feel yourself crossing an invisible threshold, leaving behind the weight of the waking world, and stepping into a realm where time moves like honey, where stories are alive, and where the fairy folk have waited since the first mist rose from these emerald valleys. You stand now at the foot of a sacred hill, one of the ancient dwelling places of the Ouse Sea, the people of the mounds. The grass beneath your feet is soft and cool, kissed by evening dew. All around you, the landscape is transforming. The hills are darkening to deepest green, almost black against the luminous sky. In the valleys below, mist is rising, curling upward like smoke from some invisible fire, white and silver and full of mystery. This mist is no ordinary fog. It is the breath of the Otherworld itself, seeping through the cracks between what is seen and what is hidden. Watch as it climbs the hillsides, wrapping around ancient stones, embracing the hawthorn trees that grow twisted and beautiful in the fading light. The first stars are appearing now, small diamonds scattered across the deepening blue. One star, then another, then another. Each one a pinprick in the fabric that separates this world from the next. The evening star burns bright above the western horizon, the same star that has guided travelers and dreamers since the very beginning of days. Listen, can you hear it? The sound of the land itself breathing, the gentle whisper of wind through grass, the distant call of a bird settling for the night, and beneath it all, something else, a music that has no source, a melody that seems to come from the earth itself, from the stones, from the mist, from the very air. This is the sound of magic awakening. This is the threshold hour. And you, dear traveller, you are exactly where you need to be. Let your shoulders drop, let your jaw soften. Feel the gentle pull of this enchanted place, inviting you deeper into story, into peace, into the blessed realm of sleep and dreams. You begin to climb the sacred hill, slowly, one gentle step at a time. There is no hurry here. Time itself has grown soft and pliable, stretching like silk. Each footfall is cushioned by thick grass, by moss that has grown for centuries, by earth that remembers every soul who has walked this path. The hill is not steep, but as you climb, you feel yourself ascending through layers of existence itself. With each step, the mortal world grows more distant, more dreamlike, and the realm of the Ouse Sea, the fairy folk, grows nearer. You can feel their presence now, though you cannot yet see them. They are watching with curious eyes, these ancient ones, these timeless beings who dwell between heartbeats, between breaths, in the spaces that mortals forget to notice. The Ouse Sea are not like the fairies of children's tales. They are older, deeper, more mysterious. They are the spirits of this land itself, as eternal as the hills, as constant as the turning seasons. Some say they are the old gods who retreated beneath the earth when the new ways came. Others say they were always here, have always been here, woven into the fabric of Ireland like gold thread in a tapestry. They are beautiful and strange, neither wholly kind nor wholly perilous, but existing in that liminal space where all magic dwells. As you climb higher, the mist grows thicker around you. It swirls at your ankles, brushes against your hands like cool silk. You are walking through cloud, through dream, through memory. The world below has vanished. There is only the hill, the mist, the darkening sky above, and the sense of something watching, waiting, welcoming. Halfway up the slope, you pass a hawthorn tree growing alone. Its branches are hung with ribbons, faded now by weather, offerings left by those who came before you. Red and white and blue, the colours barely visible in the twilight. The hawthorn is a fairy tree, a guardian, a bridge between worlds. As you pass beneath its branches, you feel a gentle blessing settle over you like a cloak. Protection, permission. You are allowed to pass. You are welcome in this in-between place. Continue climbing, breathing slowly, feeling your body grow lighter with each step. The crown of the hill is near now, and there at the summit, you see it, an ancient entrance. a doorway in the earth itself, stone slabs forming a passage into the heart of the hollow hill. This is a siddur, a faerie mound, one of the dwelling places of the Aos Sea. The stones are covered in lichen, gold and silver green in the fading light. The entrance is dark, inviting, but you do not enter, not yet. Instead, you settle yourself on the grass near the doorway, sitting comfortably, feeling the hill solid and strong beneath you. And you wait, and you watch, and you listen, because the twilight hour is when the doors between worlds stand open. And those who wait with patient hearts, sometimes, are granted a glimpse beyond the veil. As you sit in the gathering darkness, as your breathing slows and deepens, as the last colours drain from the western sky, something changes. The air grows somehow thicker, more alive. The mist begins to move with purpose, swirling in patterns that seem almost deliberate. And then, so softly at first that you think you might be imagining it, you hear music. Not the music of instruments, but something else. Voices, perhaps, or the memory of voices. A melody that seems to come from inside the hollow hill, rising up through the ancient stones, spilling out into the twilight air like water from a spring. It is the most beautiful sound you have ever heard. It makes your heart ache with a longing you cannot name, a longing for something you have never known but have always missed. The music of the Aos Sea, the songs of the people who dwell in the timeless places. Listen, let the melody wash over you, through you. Let it ease every tension from your body. Let it smooth every wrinkle of worry from your mind. This music is older than language, older than memory. It speaks directly to the deepest part of you, the part that remembers magic, the part that has never forgotten the otherworld. And now, as you listen, as the music swells and softens, you begin to see them, the Aos Sea. At first they are only suggestions, half-seen movements in the mist. Shapes that might be shadows or might be something more. But gradually, as your eyes adjust to this new way of seeing, as your heart opens to this ancient presence, they become clearer. Figures emerging from the mist, from the doorway in the hill, from the air itself. They are tall and graceful, moving with an elegance that makes mortal movement seem clumsy and hurried. They wear robes that might be woven from moonlight, from spider silk, from the colors of dawn. Some have hair like silver water, others like autumn leaves, others like midnight itself. Their faces are beautiful, but it is a strange beauty, ageless and fathomless. When they look at you, and they do look at you, you feel seen in a way you have never been seen before, seen completely, known entirely, and you are not afraid. There is no malice in their gaze, only curiosity, and perhaps a kind of ancient fondness. You are, after all, a child of this land too, even if your life is brief, as a mayfly's compared to theirs. One of them approaches you now, moving without seeming to walk, gliding across the grass like a breath of wind. She, or he, or they, it is hard to say. Gender seems fluid in this twilight realm, kneels beside you. When they speak, you do not hear words with your ears, but you understand nonetheless. The meaning arrives directly in your mind, gentle as falling leaves. Welcome, traveler. You have crossed the threshold. You stand now between the worlds, between waking and sleeping, between mortal and eternal, between what is and what might be. The veil is thin tonight, and you have the sight, the gift of seeing beyond the ordinary. Rest here with us a while. Let us share our stories. Let us ease your journey into sleep. For sleep, dear one, is itself a kind of magic. Each night, mortals cross into our realm without knowing it. Each dream is a visit to the otherworld. You do only what every soul does, but tonight, you do it with awareness, with welcome, with blessing. The fairy being settles beside you, and others gather around, forming a loose circle on the hilltop. You are surrounded now by the Aos Sea, but you feel no fear, only a deep, abiding peace. They have accepted you as a guest, and in their world, hospitality is sacred law. One of them begins to speak, or perhaps they all speak as one, their voices blending like instruments in an orchestra. They tell you of their realm, of the hollow hills that exist beneath every sacred mound in Ireland, of the palaces and halls that stretch through dimensions your mortal eyes cannot perceive. Inside these hills, they say, time does not pass as it does in your world. A single night in the fairy realm might be 100 years in the mortal world. or 100 years might pass in the blink of an eye. Time is not a river that flows in one direction. It is a pool, still and deep, where past and future exist all at once. The Faerie do not age as mortals do. They do not die as you understand death. They simply are, have always been, will always be. They are woven into the land itself. When the wind blows across the hills, that is their breath. When the streams run silver in the moonlight, that is their laughter. When the mist rises at twilight, that is the doorway to their halls opening, inviting, welcoming. They tell you of their festivals, their great gatherings on the nights when the veil grows thinnest. Samhain, when summer dies and winter is born. Beltane, when winter dies and summer is born. These are the hinge times, the between times, when mortals and fairies might meet, might dance together, might share stories and songs. They speak of mortal visitors who came to their halls long ago. Some came willingly, drawn by music or beauty or curiosity. Others stumbled across a threshold by accident. Some stayed for what seemed like a single night, only to return to the mortal world and find that centuries had passed, that everyone they knew had turned to dust. Others stayed forever, choosing the timeless existence of the otherworld over the brief, bright flame of mortal life. But you, dear traveler, you are only visiting. You will return to your world when morning comes. You will wake in your own bed, in your own time, but you will carry with you the memory of this night, the gift of having seen beyond the veil, the blessing of the Faerie. As they speak, as their words wash over you like waves on a gentle shore, you feel yourself growing drowsy. Your eyelids grow heavy. Your breathing deepens and slows. The boundary between waking and sleeping is dissolving, just as the boundary between the mortal world and the fairy realm has dissolved. You are drifting now, floating on the sound of their voices, on the music that still plays softly in the background, on the peace that has settled over you like the softest blanket. The stars above you are spinning slowly, wheeling in their ancient patterns. The mist has become a cocoon of comfort, wrapping you in safety, in warmth. You are held, you are protected, you are blessed. And as you slip deeper into that space between waking and dreaming, you hear them whisper, "Sleep now, dear one. Sleep and dream of the otherworld. Dream of timeless places and ageless faces. Dream of music and mist and magic. We will watch over you. We will guard your rest. And when you wake, you will be renewed. You will be restored. You will carry our blessing into the daylight world." The night deepens around you, and the presence of the Faerie becomes less distinct, more dreamlike. They are fading back into the mist, back into the earth, back into the twilight from which they came. Or perhaps it is you who is fading, slipping away from their realm and into the realm of sleep. It no longer matters. The boundaries have dissolved completely now. There is no separation between the fairy world and the dream world. They are one and the same. You lie back on the soft grass of the sacred hill, feeling the earth beneath you, solid and eternal. The ground is not cold, but perfectly comfortable, cradling you like a loving hand. Above you, the stars continue their slow dance. So many stars, more than you have ever seen. The whole sky is alive with light, tiny points of silver and gold against the velvet darkness. These are the same stars that shone on ancient Ireland, that guided the druids and the bards, that watched over every soul who ever lived and loved and dreamed in this land. They are watching over you now, blessing you, keeping you safe. The last whispers of the Faerie drift through your mind like feathers on the wind. May you sleep the sleep of the blessed. May you dream the dreams of the otherworld. May you wake refreshed and renewed. May you carry our magic with you always. And may you remember, when the world grows heavy and harsh, that the veil is always thin for those who know how to look. That magic is always near for those who remember to listen. That the Faerie are always here, beneath the hills, in the mist, in the twilight, waiting to welcome those who come with open hearts. You take one more slow, deep breath, and as you exhale, you feel yourself letting go of the day, letting go of thought, letting go of everything except this moment, this peace, this perfect comfort. The mist has become a blanket, the stars have become a lullaby, the hill itself has become a bed. And you, dear traveler, you are exactly where you belong, safe in the arms of ancient Ireland, held by the magic of the Ouse Sea, drifting on the boundary between worlds, between waking and sleeping, between story and dream. The fairy folk have given you their blessing. And now it is time to sleep. Deep, peaceful, magical sleep. Let yourself sink into it. Let yourself dissolve into it. Let the last threads of waking consciousness slip away like mist in the morning sun. You are safe. You are blessed. You are loved. Sleep now. Sleep deeply. Sleep well. The fairy realm will guard your rest. And tomorrow, when you wake, you will remember this night as something between a memory and a dream. A gift from the twilight. A blessing from the Ouse Sea. But for now, for this perfect now, there is only sleep. Only peace. Only the gentle darkness that holds you, only the stars, only the mist, only the sacred hill, only sleep, sleep. And in that sacred sleep, in that blessed darkness, something stirs. Not a disturbance, but a calling, soft as starlight on water, gentle as mist through grass. It is the sound of silver bells, distant and sweet, ringing from somewhere beyond the edge of dreaming. They do not wake you, no, they only invite you deeper, deeper into the dream. Deeper into the mystery. For you are being called along an ancient path, a road that winds between the worlds, leading to a place where mortal time loses its hold and the spirit may rest in eternal twilight. This is the path to the Otherworld, the path to Tir na Nog, the land of the ever-young, and you walk it now, not with your earthly feet, but with the part of you that knows no boundaries, no limitations, the part of you that can slip between the veils as easily as breath slips between lips. Listen, the silver bells ring again. Each note hangs in the air like drops of honey light, trembling there, fading so slowly you can feel time itself stretching. This is how time moves in the Otherworld. Not in hours or days, but in heartbeats, in sighs, in the space between one breath and the next. The path beneath you is soft with moss and clover. You cannot feel your footsteps, yet you know you are moving, drifting, gliding forward through a landscape that seems painted with luminous mist and golden shadow. The air here tastes of apple blossoms and sea salt, of honey mead and rain. Each breath you take fills you with peace deeper than any you have known. Ahead, the path winds through hawthorn trees heavy with white blossoms that glow in the perpetual twilight. These are the fairy trees, the threshold guardians. You pass beneath their branches, and you feel their blessing like cool water flowing over your crown, down your spine, through your entire being. You are welcomed here. Expected. This is not trespass, but homecoming. For every soul has walked this path before, in dreams forgotten and lives long past. The silver bells ring closer now. You realize they hang from a branch, carried by a figure walking just ahead of you, robed in mist and twilight. You cannot see their face, and you do not need to. They are guide and guardian. They are the one who leads seekers to the blessed realm. Follow them. Trust. Let go. The path descends gently, winding down through terraced gardens where night-blooming flowers release their perfume. Everything here is soft. Soft light, soft sounds, soft edges to every stone and leaf. Nothing sharp, nothing harsh, only beauty, only peace. And you feel yourself softening too. The tensions of the waking world dissolving like morning frost. Your thoughts growing quiet, your breath growing slow. The silver bells chime once more, and their resonance moves through you like ripples through still water. And you know, you are almost there, almost to the heart of the Otherworld, almost to the place where you may rest beyond the reach of time. But there is no hurry at all. For here, time is a luxury you possess in infinite measure. So you walk, you drift, you float along the ancient path, and with each step you sink deeper, deeper into peace, deeper into rest, deeper into the dream that is truer than waking. The silver bells ring, and you follow, and you sleep, and you dream, and you are held in perfect safety, perfect calm, perfect peace. The path opens now into a meadow that stretches farther than eye can see, yet feels intimate as a cupped hand. This is the first threshold of Tir na Nog. The grass here grows in shades you have no names for, colors between gold and green, between silver and blue. When you move through it, the grass does not bend, but seems to part like water, welcoming you, closing gently behind you. The sky above is neither day nor night, but both at once. A luminous twilight that never fades, never brightens, held in perfect balance. There are stars visible even in this golden light, ancient stars that shine with soft constancy, not twinkling but glowing steady and sure. They are the same stars that guided the ancient Celts across the sea, the same stars that watched over the world when it was young. And they watch over you now, blessing you with their timeless light. In the distance, you can see the shimmer of the Western Sea, the ocean that borders all mortal lands and flows into eternity. The blessed isles float there, half hidden in pearl mist. Islands of apple trees and crystal towers. Islands where music plays though no musician sits. Where feasts are laid though no hand prepares them. Where the Tuatha De Danann, the ancient gods themselves, are said to dwell in radiant halls. But you need not journey there tonight. Tonight, it is enough to know they exist, to feel their presence like a distant song carried on the wind. The meadow where you stand is blessing enough, wonder enough. Here the air itself seems alive with contentment, with satisfaction, with the deep rightness of things as they were meant to be. You lower yourself to the ground, or perhaps the ground rises to meet you. It is hard to say which. The grass is soft as silk, warm as summer, cradling you perfectly. You lie back and look up at that eternal twilight sky, and you feel time release its hold on you completely. In this place, you do not age. You do not tire beyond the sweet exhaustion that leads to the most perfect sleep. You do not hunger, do not thirst, except for peace. And peace is given in abundance. A breeze moves across the meadow, carrying with it the scent of apple blossoms, of honey, of the clean salt of the distant sea. It moves over your body like a blessing, like a lullaby made of air. You close your eyes, and the darkness behind your lids is full of soft golden light. You can still see the meadow, still feel the grass, but you are sinking now. Sinking into rest, sinking into the earth of the otherworld that has no weight, no cold, only welcome, only peace. Somewhere a bird sings. Its song is simple. 3 notes repeated. 3 notes like drops of pure melody, and each repetition makes you softer, makes you lighter, makes you more like dream and less like body. 3 notes, again, and again, and again, and you float on them, you dissolve into them, you become them. There is no separation now between you and the meadow, between you and the twilight, between you and the blessed peace of Tir na Nog. You are here, you are home, you are safe. And in this safety, you release everything. Every worry, every care, every small tension. They drift away like dandelion seeds on the breeze, carried to some other realm where they dissolve into nothing, and you are left pure, empty, peaceful. The bird sings again, 3 notes, so beautiful, so simple, so infinitely calming, and you listen, and you rest, and you sink deeper, and deeper, and deeper still, into the grass, into the earth, into sleep. Perfect, timeless, blessed sleep, here in the land of the ever-young, here where you need never wake, where you can rest forever in this gentle twilight. But even forever is nothing to worry about, nothing to think about. There is only now, only this, only the soft grass, only the golden light, only the bird's song, only peace, only sleep, 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 sleep. Time passes, though time has no meaning here. You rest in the meadow, cradled by the earth, watched over by stars, and gradually, so gradually you cannot mark the moment it begins, you become aware of music, not the bird's song, though that continues its gentle pattern somewhere in the distance. No, this is different. This is the music of the otherworld itself, the music that the ancient tales speak of. It has no source, no direction. It seems to rise from the grass, from the air, from your own heartbeat. It is the sound of harps strung with silver, played by invisible hands. It is the sound of flutes carved from enchanted wood, breathing melodies that wind and curl like smoke. It is voices singing in harmony so pure it brings tears of joy, though you are too deeply at peace to weep. The music does not ask for your attention. It simply is, like breathing, like the flow of blood through veins. It wraps around you, through you, becomes part of the rhythm of your rest. And within the music, you begin to hear the tales, the old tales, the eternal tales, whispered and sung in a language you do not know but somehow understand. They speak of Oisin, the poet who came to Tir na Nog on a white horse, following a maiden with golden hair. How he lived here for what seemed 3 years, in joy and peace, feasting and singing, loved and loving. But when he returned to mortal Ireland, 300 years had passed, and the weight of time crushed him the moment his foot touched earthly ground. The tale does not sadden you. It is told with such gentleness, such acceptance. It is simply the way of things, the way the worlds differ. Here, you are free of time, free of age, free of the weight of years, and you need not return, not tonight, not until you are ready, not until you are fully restored. The music continues, and with it comes another tale. The tale of Nia of the golden hair herself, daughter of the sea god, who fell in love with the mortal poet and brought him here to save him from sorrow. How love bridges the worlds, how beauty calls to beauty, how the soul recognizes its home when it arrives. You float on these stories like a leaf on a gentle stream. They do not engage your thinking mind. They simply wash over you, through you, leaving traces of peace, of wonder, of deep contentment. Each tale is a lullaby. Each word is a soft pillow. Each melody is a hand smoothing your brow. The music swells slightly, then softens again, and you hear tell of the feast of age, the gathering of the Tuatha De Danann, where past, present, and future sit together at one table, where mead is poured from an inexhaustible cauldron, where the Dagda's harp plays itself, bringing laughter, tears, and finally sleep to all who hear, and you feel as if you are there, as if you recline at that feast. As if the mead has touched your lips, tasting of honey and starlight and ancient wisdom, as if the harp plays now just for you, the three strains of music. Goltrai, the strain of sorrow that releases old grief. Geantra, the strain of joy that fills the heart with light. And Suantrai, the strain of sleep. Sweet, irresistible, blessed sleep. The music plays Suantrai now. You can feel it in your bones, in your blood, in the deepest parts of yourself. It is a music that dissolves consciousness, that carries you down into the softest, safest darkness, down into dreams within dreams, down into the very heart of rest. Your breathing slows, deepens, becomes rhythmic as the tide, each breath a wave, each exhale a letting go. The music continues, but you are sinking beneath it now, sinking beneath even the ability to listen. You are becoming pure rest, pure peace, pure sleep. The meadow holds you. The earth of Tir na Nog embraces you. The stars watch over you. And the music, the eternal music, plays you deeper and deeper and deeper into sleep, into dreams, into the place where the soul goes to remember what it has always known, that you are safe, that you are loved, that you are home. Sleep now, sleep deeply. Sleep in the other world where nothing can harm you, where all is peace, where all is blessing. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Beneath the music, beneath the meadow, you rest in a depth of peace that has no bottom. You have gone so deep now that there is no difference between sleeping and being. You simply are, held, safe, at peace. And in this deepness, the light changes, softens further still. The golden twilight becomes amber, becomes bronze, becomes the color of old honey held up to candlelight. Everything is warm, everything is soft, everything is exactly as it should be. The blessed isles in the west seem closer now, though you have not moved. Or perhaps you have drifted toward them in your sleep. Perhaps your spirit has floated, light as thistledown, across the meadow, across the shoreline, across the waves that never break but roll in gentle, endless rhythm. You can see them now more clearly. Islands of legend, islands of dream. One rises like a green jewel from the golden sea, covered in apple trees, heavy with fruit that never falls. The Avalon of Celtic knowing. The Isle of Apples where healing is complete and wounds of body and soul are made whole. Another island shimmers with towers of crystal that chime in the breeze, each tower ringing a pure, clear note. Together they make chords of such beauty that to hear them is to forget sorrow ever existed. And there, in the furthest distance, an island of mist and roses where time does not merely slow but stops entirely, where every moment is eternal, where rest is not an interlude but a permanent state of grace. You need not choose which island to visit. You need not go to any of them. Simply knowing they exist is enough. Simply feeling their presence like warm lights in the distance is enough. They are there if you need them. There for healing, there for peace, there for sanctuary. And knowing this, you let go even more deeply. You release even the thought of reaching, of going, of doing. You simply rest, simply exist, simply breathe. The sea whispers against distant shores. A sound so soft it is almost imagined, almost remembered rather than heard. It is the sound of the ocean that has cradled the world since before time. The ocean that knows all sorrows and dissolves them in its vastness. The ocean that reflects the sky and blurs the boundary between above and below, between heaven and earth, between waking and sleep. You float on that sound. You rock on it. You are cradled by it. Like a child in the arms of a mother who has loved since before stars, who will love long after stars fade, who loves you now with infinite patience, infinite tenderness, infinite peace. And in this love, you are completely safe, completely free. Free to sleep as deeply as you need, free to rest as long as you wish, free to dream whatever dreams will heal you, will restore you, will return you to wholeness. The light continues to soften, bronze fading to copper, copper to rose gold to the faintest blush of color against deep velvet darkness. The stars are brighter now, closer, or perhaps you are rising toward them. Perhaps your sleep is so deep that you are lifting, floating, drifting upward into the stellar spaces where ancient gods once walked, where blessings are born, where peace originates. But there is no fear in this rising, no sense of leaving the earth behind. For in the otherworld, there is no separation between earth and sky, between sea and star, between you and the infinite. All is one, all is connected, all is held in the same gentle peace. Your breath is so slow now, so soft. Each breath a gift you offer to the night. Each breath a blessing you receive from the twilight. Breathing has become meditation. Meditation has become prayer. Prayer has become silence, and silence has become everything. In this silence, you are complete. You lack nothing, need nothing, want nothing. You are filled with a peace that surpasses all understanding, a peace that the waking world cannot give and cannot take away. This is the gift of Tir na Nog, the blessing of the otherworld. Not immortality of body, but immortality of peace. Not endless time, but freedom from time. Not eternal youth, but the return to the innocence that knows itself safe, held, beloved. And you are beloved. You are, beyond question, beyond doubt, beyond the reach of any fear. You are loved by the earth that holds you, by the sky that watches over you, by the stars that shine for you, by the ancient ones who guard the thresholds, by the music that plays you to sleep, by the land itself, by the otherworld, by the mystery that breathes through all things. Loved, safe, at peace. And in this knowing you sleep. You sleep so deeply that dreams cannot reach you. Only peace, only darkness soft as velvet, only the sense of being held, of being home, of being exactly where you are meant to be. Sleep, sleep. And now you have traveled as far as any mortal can journey into the otherworld and still return. You have reached the deepest chamber of peace, the innermost sanctuary. Here, at the heart of Tir na Nog, there is nothing but light, soft light, gentle light, light that does not illuminate but soothes, light that asks nothing, light that simply loves. You rest within this light as within a warm bath, as within an embrace, as within the certainty that you are home, that you have always been home. That home is not a place, but a state of being, and you are in that state now. You are home, completely, entirely, utterly. There are no more tales to tell, no more music to hear, no more paths to walk. There is only this peace, this stillness, this perfect, complete rest. Your body, wherever it lies in the waking world, is so relaxed now that you cannot feel its boundaries, cannot tell where you end and the world begins. You have dissolved into peace, become peace, are peace itself. And peace is all there is, all there ever was, all there ever will be. Time has no meaning. Past and future have collapsed into an eternal now. And in this now, nothing is wrong. Nothing has ever been wrong. Nothing will ever be wrong. All is well. All is blessed. All is held in infinite care. Breathe, so slowly, so softly. Each breath like a wave on a gentle shore. Rising, falling, rising, falling. No effort, no thought. Only breath, only being, only peace. You are safe here. Safer than you have ever been. Safer than you ever thought possible. No harm can reach you. No sorrow can touch you. No fear can find you. You are beyond the reach of all that troubles, all that disturbs, all that disrupts. Here, in the heart of the otherworld, you are untouchable, inviolable, free. And in this freedom, you rest. You rest completely. You rest without reservation. You rest without guard. You rest as you were meant to rest, as your soul has longed to rest, as you will rest now, deeply, fully, completely. The light around you, within you, fades to the softest suggestion, to a glow barely perceived, to darkness that is not absence but fullness, the darkness of the womb, the darkness of the earth, the darkness of space between stars, darkness that is not empty but pregnant with all possibility, all potential, all peace. You sink into this darkness, or the darkness rises to meet you, or there is no difference, no separation, You and the darkness are one. You and the peace are one. You and the otherworld are one. One breath, one heartbeat, one moment extending into eternity. And you are held within it, cradled, rocked, soothed, like the child you once were, like the soul you always are, like the peace you are becoming. There is nothing more to do, nowhere more to go, nothing more to seek. You have arrived, you are here, you are home, and here you will rest, all through this night, through every hour of darkness, through every cycle of dream. You will rest here in the otherworld, in Tir na Nog, in the land of the ever-young, where you are safe, where you are loved, where you are home. The silver bells that called you here have faded to silence. The path behind you has dissolved. There is no return, because there is no need to return. You are already where you need to be, already who you need to be, already complete, already whole, already at peace. Sleep now, sleep deeply, sleep without fear, sleep without dream, sleep without thought, sleep in the ancient darkness, sleep in the eternal light, sleep in the arms of the otherworld, sleep as the blessed sleep, sleep as the gods sleep, sleep as peace itself sleeps, sleep, sleep, sleep. And when morning comes, if morning comes, you will wake gently, slowly, carrying this peace with you, carrying the blessing of Tir na Nog, carrying the memory of the otherworld. But for now, for this eternal now, there is only sleep, only darkness, only peace, only the soft breath, only the slow heartbeat, only the infinite rest, only the blessing, only the love, only the homecoming, only sleep, only sleep, only sleep, 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 sleep. And in that sleep, a sound begins to form. Soft at first, distant, the whisper of water over stone, the gentle murmur of a spring bubbling up from the earth's deep heart. You are being drawn, so gently drawn, toward the sacred waters of the ancient land. The waters that remember everything, the waters that forget nothing, the waters that heal all wounds and wash away all sorrow. Your breath is the rhythm of waves. Your heartbeat is the pulse of tides. And as you rest in this deep, deep peace, the scene around you begins to shift like mist, like memory, like a dream within a dream. You find yourself beside a well, an ancient well, stone-lined and moss-covered, nestled in a quiet clearing where moonlight filters through the mist. The air is cool against your skin, damp, rich with the scent of earth and water and growing things. This is a holy place, a threshold place, where the waters of the otherworld rise up to meet the mortal realm. The stones around the well are worn smooth by centuries of pilgrims' hands. Each stone holds a prayer. Each stone remembers a wish. Each stone has witnessed countless seekers who came here seeking wisdom, seeking healing, seeking peace. And now you are here, not seeking, simply being, simply resting. The water in the well is perfectly still, dark as the night sky. And yet when you look into its depths, you see stars reflected there, not the stars above, but other stars. Stars from other skies, stars that shine in the otherworld, in Tir na Nog, in the realms beyond time. The water is a mirror, a doorway, a boundary, and you are safe here, resting at its edge, feeling the coolness rising from its depths, the ancient peace that dwells in all deep waters. Listen, can you hear it? The softest whisper rising from the well, not words exactly, but something older than words. The voice of water itself, speaking in the language that all living things understand. The language of flow, of yielding, of returning always to the source. Your breathing slows, deepens, matches the rhythm of the water's song, in and out, like waves on an ancient shore, like rain falling on still lakes, like the eternal cycle that knows no beginning and no end. Rest here. Rest beside this sacred well. Let its peace seep into your bones. Let its coolness soothe your brow. Let its ancient knowing fill your heart. There is no hurry. Time has stopped, time has dissolved. There is only this moment, this breath, this heartbeat, this deep, deep rest beside the water that remembers all things and forgives all things and loves all things. Sleep, sleep, sleep by the well, sleep. As you rest in deepening sleep beside the sacred well, you become aware of a presence. Not frightening, not disturbing, simply there, like moonlight, like mist, like the feeling of being watched over by something infinitely old and infinitely kind. She rises from the water, without sound, without ripple, as if she has always been there, and you are only now able to see her. The Lady of the Lake, the guardian of these sacred waters, the keeper of ancient wisdom. Her form is difficult to describe, for she is made of water and moonlight and mist. Sometimes she seems solid, a woman robed in silver and blue. Sometimes she is transparent, a shimmer of light on water's surface. Sometimes she is merely a feeling, a presence, a knowing. Her hair flows like water itself, cascading down in waves of silver and foam. Her eyes are deep as wells, dark as the space between stars. And when she looks at you, you feel seen, truly seen, not judged, not measured, simply witnessed, simply known. She smiles, and it is like the first light of dawn on still water, gentle, inevitable, full of quiet joy, and she begins to speak. Her voice is the voice of water itself, the babbling of brooks, the rush of rivers, the crash of ocean waves, the patter of rain, the drip of dew from leaves, all the sounds of water throughout all time, woven into words. She tells you that you are water, that your body is made mostly of water, that the water within you remembers the first oceans where life began, remembers the rain that fell on ancient forests, remembers the rivers that carved through stone, remembers the tears of joy and sorrow shed by countless generations. The water within you is holy water, sacred water, water that connects you to all life, to all time, to all places. When you drink from a stream, you are drinking the same water that watered the gardens of ancient queens. When tears fall from your eyes, they join the great cycle of waters that circle the earth endlessly. When you sweat in effort or fever, you are participating in the eternal exchange. Water to air, air to water, body to world, world to body. The lady of the lake reaches out a hand, or perhaps it is only a tendril of mist, and touches your forehead. Cool, gentle, blessing. And you feel something release. Some tightness you were holding, some burden you were carrying. It flows out of you like water finding its way downhill, natural, effortless, inevitable. She whispers that water teaches the most important lesson. Water does not force, water does not demand. Water yields, water flows, water finds the path of least resistance. And yet, given time, water can carve through mountains, can shape continents, can transform the world. Be like water, she whispers. Yield, flow, trust the path, trust the journey, trust the cycle. What is taken up will fall as rain. What flows away will return as tide. Nothing is lost. Everything is transformed. Everything returns. Rest now in this wisdom. Let it soak into you like water into thirsty earth. Let it fill all the empty spaces. Let it wash away all that is not needed. The lady of the lake fades back into the mist from which she came, but her presence remains. Her blessing remains. Her peace remains. The water is all around you, supporting you, holding you, rocking you gently, gently, gently. Like a child in the womb, like a leaf on a stream, like a dream in the deepest part of night. Sleep in the arms of water. Sleep, sleep, sleep. From the lake, a path leads you onward. Though you are not walking, not really. You are floating, drifting, dreaming your way along the waterside where ancient willows trail their branches in the current. Everything is soft, everything is slow, everything is peace. The path follows a stream now, a stream that sings as it moves over smooth stones. Each stone a note, each ripple a melody. The song of water has no words, and yet you understand it perfectly. It sings of journeys, of movement without effort, of surrender to what is. The stream widens, deepens, becomes a river flowing through the heart of the ancient land. And here, in the deeper pools where the current slows, you see them. The salmon, the sacred salmon of wisdom. They hang in the water like thoughts suspended in a peaceful mind, silver and speckled with rose and amber, ancient beyond measure. For these are no ordinary fish. These are the salmon who swim between the worlds, who know the way to the source of all wisdom, who have eaten the hazelnuts of knowledge that fell from the 9 sacred trees. In the old tales, whoever eats the flesh of these salmon will gain all the wisdom of the world, all the poetry, all the knowing. But you do not need to taste their flesh. Simply being in their presence is enough. Simply watching them hold steady in the current is teaching enough. See how they rest, how they conserve their strength, how they face upstream, into the flow, and yet remain perfectly still. They teach the balance between effort and ease, between striving and surrender, between moving forward and being at peace. You watch them, and as you watch, your breath continues to slow, in and out, steady as the current, endless as the flow. One salmon moves, effortlessly, a flick of tail, a curve of body. It rises toward the surface and circles once, twice, 3 times, creating ripples that spread out in perfect rings, wider and wider and wider. until they reach the shore where you rest. And each ripple that touches you brings deeper peace, deeper rest, deeper letting go. The salmon returns to its place in the pool, and now there is only stillness, only the quiet, only the gentle movement of water sliding past stone, sliding past root, sliding past your resting body as you lie on the soft bank, surrounded by moss and fern. The river continues its journey. It has been flowing for thousands of years. It will flow for thousands more. It does not hurry. It does not worry. It simply flows. Inevitable as time, graceful as a dream. And you are part of this flow. Your blood flows like rivers through your body. Your breath flows like tides in and out of your lungs. Your thoughts flow like streams. And right now, they are slowing, spreading, becoming wider and shallower, becoming peaceful, becoming still. The river whispers its secrets as you sink deeper, deeper, deeper into sleep. It whispers that all water is going home, all streams seek the river, all rivers seek the sea, and the sea gives birth to clouds, and clouds give birth to rain, and rain gives birth to springs, and springs give birth to streams. The cycle is eternal. The cycle is perfect. The cycle cannot be broken. You are on this journey too. This journey home. This journey to the source. This journey to the deep. And the river carries you safely, carries you gently, carries you surely toward the rest you need, toward the peace you deserve, toward the sleep that heals all things. Let the river carry you. Let the current take you. Let the flow guide you. There is nothing you need to do, nothing you need to control. Simply rest, simply float, simply trust. The salmon bless you with their presence. The river blesses you with its song. The water blesses you with its wisdom. And you are blessed. And you are peaceful. And you are deeply, deeply asleep. Sleep with the salmon. Sleep with the river. Sleep, sleep, sleep. The river flows on, and you flow with it. Deeper into the dream. Deeper into the night. Deeper into the embrace of water and peace. The landscape changes around you like scenes in a dream. Sometimes cliffs rise on either side, ancient stone carved by water's patient work. Sometimes the river spreads wide and shallow over beds of pebbles that whisper and click beneath the current. Sometimes there are waterfalls, cascading, tumbling, singing their white water songs. But all of it is peaceful, all of it is gentle, all of it is carrying you home. You pass a place where a spring bubbles up from the earth, a healing spring. Its waters have been sacred for thousands of years. The stones around it are covered with offerings, strips of cloth tied to branches, small coins, crystals, feathers, each one a prayer, each one a hope, each one a gratitude. The spring water is clear as air, pure as starlight. When it touches the earth, green things grow, moss, fern, watercress, flowers that bloom even in the twilight. The very air around the spring seems alive with possibility, with wellness, with grace. You feel its influence even as you drift past, a warmth in your chest, a softening in your shoulders, a release in your jaw. The healing spring sends its blessing out in ripples through the water, through the air, through the dreaming land, and you receive that blessing. You draw it in with your breath, slow, deep, nourishing. It fills you, soothes you, heals the small hurts you didn't even know you carried. The weariness, the worry, the weight of the everyday world, all of it washed clean, all of it carried away, all of it dissolved in the sacred waters of this ancient holy place. The river carries you onward, always onward. And now the land begins to open up. The trees fall away, the cliffs diminish, and ahead, vast and shimmering, you see the sea, the western sea. The ocean that stretches to the horizon and beyond, the water that goes on forever. The river slows as it approaches its destination. It spreads into a delta, into marshlands, into quiet places where herons stand on one leg and the water is perfectly still, reflecting the stars, reflecting the moon, reflecting the infinite sky. And finally, the river releases into the sea, becomes the sea, joins with the vast waters that have no boundary, no shore, no end. You rest at this threshold, this sacred joining place, where the river meets the sea, where the journey meets its destination, where all things return to the source. The ocean breathes, in and out, in and out. Great slow tides that take hours to complete, and your breathing matches this rhythm, becomes this rhythm, slows to the pace of tides and moons, and the turning of the earth itself. The sound of waves, gentle waves on a distant shore, shushing, hushing, lulling. The eternal sound, the sound that all humans carry in their bones. For we came from the sea, We are made of salt water. We carry the ocean within us, and to rest beside the ocean is to remember, to come home, to return to the beginning. The waves speak in rhythm. They say rest, rest, rest. They say peace, peace, peace. They say sleep, sleep, sleep. And you obey, gratefully, easily, naturally. Your body is heavy as sand. Your mind is vast as the ocean. Your spirit is free as a bird over water, and you are sinking, 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 into the deepest rest, into the sweetest sleep, into the infinite peace of the sacred waters. The Lady of the Lake is here. Or perhaps she is the ocean itself. She wraps you in her blessing. She covers you with her care. She sings you a lullaby in the language of waves. And you are safe, and you are loved, and you are home. Sleep by the sacred waters. Sleep by the healing spring. Sleep by the river's flow. Sleep by the ocean's shore. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Let the water carry you. Let the water hold you. Let the water rock you, gently, 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 into the deepest sleep you have ever known. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. The ocean rocks you, endless, timeless, boundless. You are floating on the surface of the great waters, held, supported, safe. The water is warm, body temperature. You cannot tell where your body ends and the water begins. You are dissolving, becoming water, becoming flow, becoming peace. Above you, the stars wheel slowly in their ancient dance. The same stars that shone on the first humans, the same stars that will shine on the last. Eternal lights in eternal darkness, and between you and those stars, nothing but peace, nothing but space, nothing but the sweet emptiness of perfect rest. You breathe, and the ocean breathes with you, rising and falling, rising and falling. A rhythm so slow it is almost stillness, almost silence, almost nothing. The water holds all stories. Every rain that ever fell, every tear that ever flowed, every wave that ever crashed, every stream that ever sang, all of it is here, mixed together, inseparable, sacred. You are part of this story now. Your sweat, your tears, your breath condensing in cold air. You are giving yourself to the waters, and the waters are giving themselves to you. The exchange is complete. The circle is whole. The blessing is mutual. In the depths below, far below where light can reach, in the cold, dark trenches of the ocean, there is stillness, perfect stillness. Water so still it has not moved in 1,000 years. And you are sinking toward that stillness, not drowning, simply settling, simply descending, simply finding your way to the deepest rest. Down, 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 through layers of light and shadow, through zones of warmth and cold, through the realm of swimming things, through the realm of floating things, through the realm of sinking things, to the very bottom, the ocean floor, where everything settles, where everything comes to rest. And here at the bottom of the world, there is silence, there is darkness, there is peace beyond all understanding. Your body rests on the soft silt, cradled, covered, held by the earth beneath the water. The weight of the ocean presses down on you, but it does not crush, it comforts, like a heavy blanket, like a gentle hand, like the loving pressure that says, you are safe. You can let go, you can rest. Your heartbeat is so slow now. Ba-dum, pause, pause, pause. Ba-dum, pause, pause, pause. Slower than waves, slower than tides, slower than the turning of seasons. Your breath is so shallow it barely stirs. A whisper of movement, a ghost of life. Just enough, just right, just peaceful. The sacred waters have carried you to this place, this deep place, this safe place, this place of perfect rest. And here you can sleep, truly sleep. Sleep beyond dreams, sleep beyond thought, sleep beyond time. The Lady of the Lake has fulfilled her promise. She has shown you the wisdom of water, the healing of springs, the journey of rivers, the vastness of oceans, the peace of depths. And now she releases you into sleep, into blessed, sacred, healing sleep. The water whispers its final blessing. You are loved, you are safe, you are exactly where you need to be. Rest now, rest deeply, rest completely. Let the sacred waters hold you. Let the eternal ocean rock you. Let the blessing cover you. There is nothing to do, nothing to think, nothing to solve, nothing to be. Only sleep, only darkness, only peace, only the eternal waters, only the sacred flow, only the blessing, only rest, only sleep, 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 sleep. The water flows, you sleep. The water heals, you sleep. The water blesses, you sleep. And in the morning, when you wake, you will remember the sacred waters. You will remember the Lady of the Lake. You will remember that you are water, that you are flow, that you are blessed. But for now, there is only sleep, deep beneath the sacred waters. safe in the arms of the eternal ocean, held by the blessing of the ancient ones. Sleep, 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 sleep in the sacred waters. Sleep, sleep, sleep. And now the waters begin to release you, gently, so gently, like a mother's hands lifting you from a bath. The sacred lake grows shallow beneath you, becoming soft earth, becoming moss, becoming the forest floor. You are being carried on the breath of the land itself, carried to a place of even deeper rest. The sound of water fades to a whisper, and in its place comes a new sound, a softer sound. The sound of leaves, countless leaves, moving in the gentlest of breezes. You are in the sacred grove now, the ancient oak grove, where the old ones came to dream their deepest dreams, where the druids walked between worlds, where the trees themselves hold memories older than words. Open your eyes, your dreaming eyes, and see where you have been brought. All around you stand the oaks, ancient beyond measure. Their trunks are wide as houses, their bark deep carved with the passage of centuries. Each tree is a pillar holding up the sky. Each tree is a grandfather, a grandmother, a keeper of stories. Their branches spread above you like a cathedral ceiling, interlacing, embracing, creating a canopy of leaves that filters the twilight into something even softer, even more golden. The light here is the color of honey, the color of amber, the color of time itself, slowed and sweetened. Beneath your body, and you are lying down now, lying on the forest floor, you feel the giving softness of moss. Moss like velvet, moss like the finest blanket ever woven. It cushions your head, your shoulders, your back. It cradles every part of you, and beneath the moss you can feel the earth itself, warm, alive. Breathing slowly, so slowly, with the ancient breath of the land. You are home, you are held, you're exactly where you need to be. The oaks are speaking. Can you hear them? Not with your ears, not quite, but with something deeper, something older. They speak in the language of rustling leaves. Each breath of wind brings another whisper, another fragment of story, another echo of ancient wisdom. Listen. Listen to the sound. The leaves move together, thousands upon thousands of them, creating a sound like water, like distant ocean waves, like the turning of pages in an endless book. Shh, say the leaves. Shh. Rest now, you are safe here. Shh. This grove has stood for 1,000 years, 2,000, more. Before there were villages, there was this grove. Before there were roads, there were these trees. And they have seen everything. Every season, every storm, every quiet dawn. They have watched the moon cross the sky 10,000 times. They have felt the sun on their leaves through centuries uncounted. And they are still here, still standing, still strong, still wise. And they share that wisdom with you now. Not in words, the trees have moved beyond words, but in presence, in the steady, unhurried fact of their existence. They teach you patience. They teach you that there is time, always time. Time to grow, time to rest, time to shed what is no longer needed, and time to bloom again. The seasons turn, say the trees, and turning is right, and natural and good. You rest your hand on the moss beside you, and through the moss you feel the roots. Vast networks of roots spreading beneath the soil, connecting tree to tree, oak to oak, weaving the entire grove into one great living being. And you are part of it now, connected, held, your own roots going down into the earth, finding nourishment, finding stability, finding home. Above you, the branches sway, just a little, just enough. The golden light shifts and dances in gentle patterns, and the sound continues. Shh, shh. The eternal lullaby of leaves, the oldest song in the world. The grove is teaching you to breathe like a tree, slowly, so slowly, drawing breath up from the earth below, pulling it down from the sky above. Your breath becomes part of the great breathing of the forest. In and out, in and out. Each breath longer than the last, each breath deeper, each breath more peaceful. There is no hurry here. There has never been hurry here. This is a place where time moves differently, where a moment can last an hour and an hour can pass in a moment, and it makes no difference at all. What matters is only this: the softness of the moss, the warmth of the earth, the golden light, the sound of leaves, the presence of the ancient ones, the oaks standing guard while you rest, while you dream. You remember now, or perhaps you are being told, whispered to by the trees, that druids came here long ago, seekers of wisdom, keepers of old knowledge. They would lie beneath these very branches and dream themselves into other worlds. They would let their spirits travel through the roots and branches, through the web of life that connects all things. They would ask questions of the trees and wait, days, weeks, seasons, for the answers to come. And the answers always came. Always. Because the trees know. They have always known. They know the secret of how to stand firm and yet bend with the wind. They know the secret of how to let go, each autumn releasing 1,000 leaves without grief or regret, and yet remain full, remain complete. They know how to sleep through winter and trust that spring will come again. They know cycles, rhythms, the deep patterns beneath the surface chaos of the world. And they offer you this knowledge now, not in words, in feeling. You feel it settling into your bones, into your heart. The wisdom of patience, the wisdom of rootedness, the wisdom of returning always to the earth, to simplicity, to rest. Something is changing. Can you feel it? The light is growing softer. The gold is deepening into amber, into bronze, into the rich blue of twilight. The day is ending. Not your day. You left your day behind long ago, back at the threshold between worlds, but the day of the grove, the ancient slow-turning day of the oaks. And as the light fades, the trees seem to grow even more present, even more alive. Their voices in the leaves grow quieter, but somehow more intimate, more personal, as if they are speaking now only to you, telling you secrets, old secrets. The first secret is this: you are not separate, not from the trees, not from the moss, not from the earth. You are made of the same substance, the same ancient stardust, the same breath of life. When you rest against the earth, you are not lying on something other, you are returning to yourself, coming home to your own nature. The second secret, transformation, is not something to fear. The trees transform constantly, sap to leaf, leaf to light, light to sugar, sugar to wood, wood to earth, earth to sap again, around and around, dying and living in the same moment. You too are transforming. Right now, in this very moment, old worries falling away like leaves, old tensions dissolving into the moss. You are becoming simpler, softer, more essential, more yourself. The third secret, the deepest secret, is whispered so quietly you almost miss it. It comes on the breath of wind through leaves, on the sigh of the forest settling into night. The secret is, you are loved. Loved by the earth that holds you, loved by the trees that shelter you, loved by the ancient presence that breathes through all things. You are held in an embrace that has no beginning and no ending. And in this embrace, you are safe. You are free. You are free to rest, free to release, free to sleep as the forest sleeps, as the trees sleep. Standing and sleeping, rooted and dreaming, held by the earth and reaching toward the stars. Sleep now, sleep. The oaks will keep watch. They have kept watch for 1,000 years. They will watch over you tonight. Sleep. Sleep beneath the whispering leaves. Sleep. Night has come to the grove. Full night. The kind of darkness that is not frightening but welcoming. Like closing your eyes. Like pulling a blanket over yourself. The darkness is soft, warm, complete. Above, through the lattice of branches, you can see stars beginning to appear. One, then another, then a handful, then hundreds. The same stars the druids watched. The same stars that watched over the acorns that became these oaks. Ancient stars for an ancient place. And you lie here, in the darkness, in the moss, in the perfect safety of the grove, and you feel yourself dissolving. Not disappearing, no, but dissolving in the way that boundaries dissolve. Where do you end and the moss begin? Where does the moss end and the earth begin? Where does the earth end and the roots begin? Where do the roots end and the trees begin? Where do the trees end and the stars begin? There are no endings, no edges, only one great breathing presence. One vast living dream. And you are part of it. You have always been part of it. You will always be part of it. The wind moves through the leaves one more time. Shh, shh, sleep now, sleep. The turning of the seasons will continue. The trees will stand, the stars will wheel. The earth will hold you, and you will sleep. Deep in the heart of the grove, deep in the dream of the oaks, deep in the ancient peace that has no name. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Let the rustling leaves carry you down. Let the moss embrace you. Let the earth receive you. Sleep. There is nothing more you need to do. Nowhere else you need to be. Sleep, sleep. The grove is dreaming, and you are the dream. Sleep, sleep, sleep. In the arms of the ancient oaks, in the warmth of the earth, in the peace of the sacred grove. Sleep, sleep, sleep. And now, as the last whispers of the grove fade into the earth, you feel yourself rising, gently, so gently, not into wakefulness, but deeper into peace. The ancient oaks have shared their wisdom, and now they release you into the soft embrace of the night sky. Above you, the canopy opens like a blessing, revealing the vast tapestry of Celtic stars, each one a silver thread in the great pattern of the heavens. The air is cool and perfect against your skin. The earth beneath you is warm, cradling you like a mother's arms. And above, oh above, the stars are beginning their slow, eternal wheel across the darkness. You are lying in perfect comfort, in that sacred space where the grove meets the sky. The boundaries are dissolving now, between earth and heaven, between waking and dreaming, between story and sleep. You are safe here, held between worlds, belonging to all of them and to none. Just drifting, just resting. The night wraps around you like the finest silk, cool and soft and infinite. Look up now with your inner eye and see them. The constellations that guided ancient Celtic storytellers through their long nights of tale spinning. There is the Great Bear, the salmon of knowledge swimming through starry waters, the silver wheel turning, always turning, marking time that has no meaning here in this place of peace. Each star is a story. Each story is a lullaby, and they are all singing you deeper, deeper, into the most restful sleep. The stars do not hurry. They have been wheeling across the Irish sky for thousands upon thousands of years, and they will wheel for thousands more. They know the secret of patience, of peace, of simply being. And tonight, they share that secret with you. There is no rush, no urgency. Time itself has grown soft and slow, stretching like honey in moonlight. Each breath you take is longer than the last. Each moment expands into eternity. You can feel the rotation of the earth beneath you, so gentle, so steady, carrying you through the night. It rocks you like a cradle, like a boat on calm waters, like a leaf floating on a peaceful stream. The whole world is moving in its ancient rhythm, and you are part of that rhythm now. Your heartbeat slows to match the pulse of the earth. Your breathing deepens to match the breath of the night wind. You are becoming one with the darkness, with the stars, with the infinite peace of the Celtic twilight. And the fairy folk, the Ios Sea, who welcomed you at the beginning of this journey. They are here now, invisible but present, weaving their blessings around you like threads of starlight. They are the guardians of sleep, the keepers of dreams, and they stand watch while you rest. You are protected. You are cherished. You are held in the gentle hands of ancient magic. Let go now. Let go of everything you carried here. Let go of every thought, every worry, every fragment of the waking world. The stars will keep them for you until morning. Here, beneath the Celtic sky, there is only peace, only rest, only the slow, sweet descent into the deepest, most healing sleep. The boundaries are dissolving, dissolving, and you are floating free, cradled by the night, blessed by the stars, held by the earth. Sleep. Just sleep. The journey has brought you here, to this perfect moment of surrender. And now you can rest, completely, deeply, in the arms of the Celtic night. The stars are singing now. Can you hear them? Not with your ears, but with something deeper, with the part of you that remembers ancient things. Each point of light hums with a frequency older than language, a vibration that resonates in your bones, in your blood, in the quiet chambers of your dreaming heart. And the song they sing is always the same. Peace, 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 rest, 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 sleep, sleep, sleep. You are so perfectly relaxed now. Your body has become as soft as mist, as light as breath, as peaceful as still water reflecting moonlight. Every muscle has released its hold. Every tension has melted away. From the crown of your head to the tips of your toes, you are simply resting, simply being. There is nothing you need to do, nowhere you need to go. You have arrived at the destination every traveler seeks, this moment of perfect peace beneath the stars. The Milky Way stretches across the sky like a river of light, like the path to the Otherworld made visible. The ancient ones called it many names. The silver wheel, the path of souls, the river of heaven. Tonight it flows just for you, a celestial road leading you deeper into sleep, deeper into dreams, deeper into the blessed darkness where healing happens and the spirit renews itself. Follow that river now, with your drowsy awareness. Let it carry you. Let it guide you into the softest, deepest places of rest. The night air moves across your face like a blessing, cool and pure, scented with earth and oak leaves and the distant sweetness of night-blooming flowers. Each breath you take draws in peace, Each breath you release carries away anything you no longer need. Breathe in starlight. Breathe out worry. Breathe in silence. Breathe out thought. Breathe in darkness. Breathe out everything. Everything. Until you are empty and full at once, held in the perfect balance of complete rest. Time is different here beneath the Celtic stars. Minutes stretch into hours, or perhaps hours pass in seconds. It doesn't matter. In this place between worlds, in this threshold between waking and sleeping, time is simply a gentle current carrying you downstream toward dreams. You float on that current, trusting completely, surrendering fully, letting go, letting go, letting go. And as you drift, you become aware of a deeper darkness behind your closed eyes. Not the darkness of fear, but the darkness of peace, the darkness of the womb, of the cave, of the deep earth where seeds sleep through winter, gathering strength for spring. This is the darkness that nourishes, the darkness that heals, the darkness that holds you safe while you journey through the landscapes of sleep. Welcome this darkness. Sink into it. Let it surround you completely until you can no longer tell where you end and the darkness begins. The stars wheel slowly overhead, marking their ancient paths. The Great Bear turns around the North Star. The Pleiades rise and set. The constellations tell their stories in light and darkness, in pattern and void. But these stories require nothing of you. They are simply there, constant and eternal, whether you watch them or not. And isn't that comforting? To know that the universe continues its dance while you rest, that the great cycles turn while you sleep. You can let go of everything, every responsibility, every burden, because the world will carry on. The stars will keep their watch, and you can simply sleep. Sleep, sleep, the stars whisper. Sleep, sleep, the earth murmurs beneath you. Sleep, sleep, the night wind sighs through distant trees. All of creation is united in this one gentle command, this loving invitation. Sleep. And how easy it is to obey. How natural, how right. Your eyelids are so heavy now, even in imagination. Your limbs are made of starlight and shadow, weightless and peaceful. Your mind is like a still pool reflecting moonlight, calm and clear and empty of all but peace. The fairy realm is fading now, as it must, as it always does when full night falls and deep sleep calls. The Aos are returning to their hidden places, carrying with them your worries and your cares, taking them back to the Otherworld where they will be transformed into blessings while you sleep. You can let them go. You can trust this ancient magic. What needs to be tended will be tended. What needs to be resolved will be resolved. But not now, not tonight. Tonight is only for rest, only for peace, only for the deep, healing darkness of true sleep. Can you feel how heavy your body has become? How it sinks into the earth, into the soft moss and ancient soil, becoming part of the land itself? You are rooting down like the great oaks, anchoring into peace, into stillness, into the eternal now where nothing moves and everything rests. Your breath is so slow now, so deep, rising and falling like the tides of a peaceful sea, like the gentle swell of waves on a moonlit shore. Each breath carries you further from the waking world, further into the blessed country of sleep. The stars are dimming slightly, or perhaps your awareness is simply turning inward, away from even these gentle lights, toward the deeper darkness within. That's perfect. That's right. Let your attention drift away from everything external, away from the sky, away from the stars, away from the earth beneath you, and turn softly, gently inward, where the truest rest awaits. In the quiet center of your being, in the still point where nothing disturbs and nothing troubles, you can rest completely. You can sleep absolutely. You can surrender fully to the peace that has no end. There is a Celtic blessing, whispered from generation to generation, handed down through countless ages. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. May the rains fall soft upon your fields. And until we meet again, may you be held in the palm of the divine hand. Tonight, that blessing wraps around you like a blanket of stars. You are held, you are protected, you are cherished, you are safe. And in this safety, you can rest as deeply as you have ever rested. You can sleep as peacefully as you have ever slept. Let the words fade now. Even these gentle words, let them dissolve into the silence that underlies all sound, the peace that underlies all speech. Words are just ripples on the surface of the vast silence. And the silence is calling you now, drawing you down, 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 into its infinite depths. The silence where thoughts cannot follow, the silence where worry cannot enter, the silence where only peace exists, eternal and complete. Sleep, sleep, sleep. The stars are keeping watch. The earth is holding you, the night is blessing you, and you are dissolving into dreams, into darkness, into the deep peace that passes all understanding. Sleep, sleep, sleep. There is nothing else now. Nothing but this, nothing but rest. Nothing but the gentle, irresistible pull of sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. In the deep night, in the blessed darkness, you are floating in perfect peace. The journey has brought you home. Home to this place of rest. Home to this moment of surrender. Home to the infinite peace that was always waiting for you here, beneath the Celtic stars. And now you can let go completely. Now you can sink fully into the arms of sleep. The boundaries have dissolved entirely now. You cannot tell where your body ends and the earth begins. You cannot separate your breath from the breath of the night wind. You cannot distinguish your heartbeat from the pulse of the stars. You are part of everything, and everything is part of you. And all of it is resting, sleeping, dreaming together in perfect harmony. Sleep, the word has lost all meaning and become pure feeling. A vibration, a state of being. Sleep is not something you do, but something you become. And you are becoming it now, cell by cell, breath by breath, heartbeat by heartbeat. You are transforming into sleep itself, into peace itself, into rest itself. The change is so gradual, so gentle, that you cannot mark the moment when waking ends and dreaming begins. There is only this soft, sweet dissolving, this letting go into the darkness. The fairy realm has faded completely now, gone back into the mist from which it came. But it has left its gifts behind. Peace, rest, healing, and the deep knowing that you are held in something larger than yourself, something ancient and wise and infinitely loving. The Owls Sea have blessed your sleep with their old magic, and their blessing will carry you safely through the night, through all the hours of darkness, until the gentle dawn comes to wake you, restored and renewed. But dawn is far away, so far away, and between now and then stretch whole eternities of rest, of deep and healing sleep. You have all the time in the world. You have all the time beyond the world. You can sink deeper and deeper and deeper still, into the soft darkness that has no bottom, into the peace that has no end. Your breath is barely a whisper now, so slow, so soft. Each inhalation draws in darkness and peace. Each exhalation releases you further into sleep. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, until even the awareness of breathing fades away. And there is only the deep, still presence of absolute rest. The stars have become dreams now. The earth has become sleep. The night has become your own peaceful being, expanded to fill the universe. There is no separation, no division, no boundary between you and the infinite peace that surrounds you, fills you, becomes you. You are peace, you are rest, you are sleep. And in this state of perfect unity, of complete surrender, of absolute peace, you can finally, fully, completely let go. Let go of the last thread of awareness. Let go of the final fragment of thought. Let go of even the knowing that you are letting go. Just dissolve into the darkness, into the silence, into the deep, deep peace of dreamless sleep. The Celtic stars wheel on above you, but you no longer see them. The earth holds you still, but you no longer feel it. The night wind blows, but you no longer hear it. You have gone beyond all sensing, beyond all knowing, into the deepest rest. You are sleeping now, truly sleeping, held in the ancient blessing of the Celtic twilight. Safe, peaceful, completely at rest. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Nothing more now, just this, just peace, just the infinite eternal now of deep healing sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Sleep, deep and peaceful sleep. You are resting now in the deepest chambers of the night, in the most sacred silence, in the infinite peace beyond all thought and sensation. The Celtic twilight has carried you here, to this place of absolute rest, and here you can remain undisturbed until the gentle morning comes to wake you, renewed. There is nothing more to do, nowhere more to go. You have arrived at the heart of peace, the center of stillness, the source of all rest. And here, in this place beyond place, in this moment beyond time, you are completely safe, completely held, completely at peace. The ancient blessing of the fairy realm surrounds you like a cloak of stars, protecting your sleep, guarding your dreams, ensuring that your rest is deep and your healing complete. Sleep, sleep, sleep. The word becomes a lullaby, a heartbeat, a breath. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Repeated like a prayer, like a blessing, like the eternal rhythm of waves on shore, of wind through leaves, of the slow wheel of stars across the endless night. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Let it carry you deeper and deeper and deeper still, into the fathomless peace that knows no end. Your body is at rest, your mind is at peace. Your spirit floats free in the gentle darkness, cradled by forces older than memory, held by a love that has no name. Every cell of your being is relaxed, every fiber is at peace. Every part of you, from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes, from the surface of your skin to the depths of your bones, is surrendered completely to sleep. And in this surrender, there is no loss, only gain. In this letting go, there is no emptiness, only fullness. In this darkness, there is no fear, only peace. You are safe, you are whole. You are exactly where you need to be, and you can rest here, in this sacred space, for as long as you need. All through the night, the blessing holds. All through the darkness, the peace remains. All through your sleeping hours, you are held in the gentle hands of the Celtic twilight. The story is over now, but the sleep continues. The words are fading, but the peace remains. The journey has ended, but the rest is eternal. You can let even these final words dissolve into silence, into the vast and gentle quiet that underlies all sound, all story, all sensation. Rest in that silence now. Sleep in that peace. Surrender to that darkness. Sleep, sleep, sleep. The earth beneath you, the stars above you, the night around you, all are singing you deeper into rest. Sleep, sleep, sleep. The fairy folk have departed, but their blessing remains. The otherworld has faded, but its peace endures. The sacred grove, the mystical waters, the ancient paths, all have led you here to this moment, to this peace, to this deep and healing sleep. May you rest well. May you dream sweetly, may you wake refreshed and renewed, restored and reborn. But not yet, not yet. For now, just sleep. Deep, peaceful, healing sleep. Sleep through the turning of the stars, sleep through the wheeling of the night, sleep in the arms of the Celtic twilight, where magic is real and peace is eternal. Sleep, sleep, sleep. Nothing more now. Only this, only peace, only rest, only the infinite, eternal embrace of sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. So deeply, so peacefully, so completely. Sleep in the Celtic night, beneath the ancient stars held by the earth, blessed by the fairy folk. Sleep, 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 forever, softly, deeply, sleep, sleep, sleep. Thank you for listening tonight. If this story helped you drift off, consider leaving a like and subscribing for more calming stories. Sweet dreams, and I'll see you next time.